Hey everybody, Dr. Mosier here, and I have two of my really good friends. I have Linda with me, and I have Brian. Now, Brian has been with us you've been with us for a while.
Yeah, about a year or so.
And great results. We started doing decompression with you, and you're a truck driver.
Yep.
And so there's a lot of disc damage, arthritis, and we saw that on your x-rays. And what was your results?
Incredible, to be honest with you. It's been years since I felt this good. The decompression, I was kind of hesitant about because I thought, I don't know about this. And when I first started out, it was very painful.
Mm-hmm.
But then once things started straightening up, you aligning me, you getting the decompression underway and that, I haven't felt this good in years. I'll be honest with you.
Wow.
It works. It really does work.
So then, what would you say to someone that was kind of like you, skeptical and nervous about trying a new modality, a new therapy?
Give it a chance, but you've got to commit yourself to wanting to get better. So you can't come in and do it once or twice. You've got to follow the program that you and your wife sat down with.
Yeah.
Follow it, stay with it. It's worth the effort. It's worth the money. It's worth being pain free.
Oh my goodness! You just reminded me, and you know your Bible pretty well. Remember when Jesus healed that guy at the well, or was it the Lake of Bethesda?
Bethsaida.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he asked the guy, "Do you want to get well?"
Yes,
exactly. And you just said something really powerful. You gotta want to get well. You gotta commit to yourself. So I'm gonna transition to you, Linda, but before I go there, Brian, you have been talking about Linda for a hot minute. Like you have wanted her to come in here. I have been praying for you for a long time. So let's actually just turn it over to you, right? I know you're a little camera shy, but everyone really deserves to hear your story because it is powerful.
Well, hold on. Let me say something real quick.
Please.
Remember when we were talking and you said, and I said, she's got to get in here. And you said, I'm going to pray for her.
Yes.
Before I could get home, she had already decided to come in here. I was talking to her on the phone. Do you remember me calling Emily? Did she tell you about that?
Yeah. That was so good. And that just is a testament to the power of prayer.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
God is the true physician, and he orchestrates everything in such a powerful way. So, okay, let's talk about you specifically. What have you been dealing with for years? What's that fancy diagnosis?
I never liked chiropractors.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I went to one in Austin, and
we don't need to say anything.
I didn't like the way he done it. I wouldn't go back.
Yeah.
And Brian told me about you.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, you need to try this guy.
Yeah.
And I prayed about it, and the Lord put it in my heart. This guy can fix you.
Yeah.
So I'm here.
Yes. Well, let's just catch everybody up to what you are dealing with and why typical chiropractic doesn't work for your particular case. You have MS.
Yes.
And you've been diagnosed with that for how many years, remind me?
19, since I was...
I think 2000, so it's about 26 years.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a long time to
It
be
is.
dealing with such a high level neurological disorder, right? And for everybody, it rots the central nervous system, your brain, your spinal cord. It robs you of literally your life. So walking has become difficult. What were you experiencing prior to coming in? Describe like your walking, your lifestyle.
I wouldn't go out of the house without a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
But around the house, I used a walker.
Mm-hmm.
And I would get up and do things, with my walker and stuff. But I was scared to go outside.
Yeah.
I had no outside communication with anybody. And then when Brian mentioned you, I asked the Lord, I prayed about this, and I thought, the Lord told me you could fix me, but you'll heal me. And I leave that to you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's powerful. That is so powerful. So your life, your quality of life was going downhill, continuing every year, getting worse.
Absolutely.
And you just told us that you weren't going out of the house, you weren't socializing.
Yeah.
Well, that leads to anxiety, it leads to depression. And you probably attest to that, you know, there were some pretty dark moments in your life. Is that true?
A lot of dark moments. A lot.
A lot.
And I gave up on life. And I felt like it wasn't worth me to live. And once I started coming here, it gave me a different outlook on chiropractic because you blessed me. And I love what you're doing for me so far. I mean, you've got me to where it knows this is everyone's struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And I catch myself blaming on, and I thought, I can't do this, and I pull myself back.
Yes.
So you've taught me a lot.
It changes her disposition
Yeah.
too. It changes her outlook.
Yeah.
Makes her feel much better, and therefore it gives her a reason to keep going. When you fight with an autoimmune disease like that, after a while it will beat. Well, you know, it will beat you
It
down.
takes you down. I mean, it literally depresses you
Yeah.
to where you thought, why am I living?
Yeah.
Why has God got me here to put me through this? But the Lord spoke to my heart and told me, you can help me. And
There's a world to change. I mean, it's just the outlook, her, like I said, her disposition, the way she sees things. It really does. You can probably tell me how it works, but is there like a chemical change in someone's body when they straighten up, when they start feeling better?
Oh my goodness. So yeah, we could dive into some of the science. Like there's studies on dementia, for instance, which MS and dementia, they kind of go hand in hand because you lose that posture, that cervical curve, and then your frontal cortex deteriorates even faster, and so then there's health issues there. So yeah, of course, there's all sorts of things. What I love is, of course, you know, everybody watching, you're sitting up here, you're sitting upright.
Yeah, because when I'm at the house, when I sit on the couch and stuff, if I find myself leaning like I have before, man, I'm like, I can sit up now. Instead of leaning over, I can actually sit up and hold my back, and I feel amazing. Yeah.
Like you're sitting here just fine.
Yeah.
No issues, right?
Right. I mean, I'm very comfortable.
Yeah.
And I love you. I mean, you have helped me.
I love you too.
You've helped me so much.
Don't tell him though. Well, and here's the other thing. You guys just got done telling me you went over to French Lake, right?
Yeah.
You stayed in a hotel, and you were able to just hang out. You had a really special time as a couple, right? And there's no way you would have been doing that. How long have you been at this? 2 or 3 weeks?
Yeah, about 3 weeks. She could go there and we could do stuff, but so hunched over.
Yeah.
You know, the way you're doing things, it literally straightened her up. Her posture changed, her outlook changed. Her, you know, it is incredible how chiropractic care can fix someone.
You're a blessing.
And here's the thing. So our treatment with you is a little different than with Brian, right? With Brian, I'm more hands-on. You know, with a lot of my patients, we do hands-on adjustments. With you, because of your advanced neurological condition, MS, we have to use the activator. You know, this little tool. And you know, a lot of people with these advanced conditions are scared. They're nervous of chiropractic, like how you were. Right?
Yeah.
So my big question for you is, you know, somebody watching and they're like, is chiropractic really worth, you know, seeing? Right?
Yeah.
What would you tell that person that has lost hope of living like you?
Give you a chance because he's a blessing. And he has gave me more outlook on my life. I got more
Pizzazz.
I like that.
I want to get out of my house now and get out and do things to where before I couldn't do it.
And there are a lot of chiropractors who are very, when you say hands-on, these chiropractors, they're big guys and they force,
Yeah.
they push and they hurt you. And with your actuator and the way you feel and manipulate the bones to straighten them
I
up,
didn't like that.
there's no pain there.
I didn't like that at all.
The hands on.
Yeah,
The strength of the man just boom, you know.
You know, I wouldn't go.
They grab you in the back of the neck and they want to pull and pop.
Yeah.
And that is just, oh, that hurts.
Yeah. And sometimes we need to get things moving, but however, being specific and gentle with someone's care is critical. Because
Yes.
we're dealing with people. We're not just moving the bones. We're affecting the nervous system. And then we get the results of. So I love that. The last thing is, because you feel better, you move better, you're more social.
Yeah.
I don't mean to dive into your personal life, but how much better is your guys' marriage because of this experience?
We've always been close.
Yeah.
But it brings you to the point where you can kid around now. Where before she was always kind of like, man, I hurt. And I was too. I was to the point where you can ask her, I'd come home and I stretch out on the couch and I just sit there and go, oh, I hurt so bad. But now that relationship, that come together, that more, you just feel better. You feel better about being around the person.
That's awesome. I love you both, and I love that you guys were willing to do this with me. This right here, what we're talking about today, is going to give somebody right now that's watching so much hope.
Yes, I hope so.
Because MS continues to be on the rise, and these other advanced neurological disorders are on the rise. And so many of our medical providers, not knocking them, that's just their trade.
Right.
No,
I'm not knocking them either. I mean, I have nothing against them, but just the way they practice is just a different way.
Yeah, there's just sometimes it's not, the solution isn't a pill, a potion, a lotion.
Yeah.
It's realigning your spine so your body can fight for itself rather than against itself. So.
But no, I can feel the difference in my body. I can feel, like I said, I catch myself and I thought, I don't have
She looks like a new person, don't she?
I don't.
Oh yeah, and no longer having the dragging of the foot.
Right.
A little bit,
but now it's more of a step. It's incredible how it works.
I we could continue to talk, and I don't mean to make the viewers watch more, but like 26 years of your life has been going down the tubes.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty much, I lost it, and I can say that I'm slowly getting back. I'm getting back to where I feel like eventually I'm going to be able to walk with a walker. I mean, as far as the cane, I had a cane, and then I went.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
We should have took a video of it before we started.
We
should have.
We should have. I know.
I wasn't thinking.
But life is so good. We're gonna have to do another video and of like you horseback riding or something. Or dirt bikes or
Put her on a dirt bike. There you go.
Yes.
Or a 4-wheeler.
Well, thank you guys so much for this, and thank you guys for tuning in.